What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a good day. My name's Evan, and you probably already know that because I've introduced myself 2 or 3 separate times on this channel, but what likely comes after that intro has been nothing. Occasionally I'll post a client project or something that I think is cool and I want to share. I dabbled in shorts just to see what it was like. But nothing stuck, and I had this realization the other day that I think I've been holding myself back. See, I've blamed every other excuse under the sun. Life gets busy, client work takes precedent because obviously it pays the bills. It's how we survive, And then also life just can get in the way. But I think at the heart of it, I didn't have a good strategy. And I think also I got in my own way because I got a little too heady about why I wanted to be in YouTube and the reasons why I want it to succeed. And I think at the heart of it, I was afraid that I would fall short of what I know I'm capable of, which sounds kind of weird. And that I don't mean that in like a weird ego way, but YouTube has been the place where I learned so many aspects of this career. I've learned so many things about business, gear, how to do certain technical things, how to be, better on set, all the things. And I can think of countless YouTube personalities that have been incredibly helpful in me feeling confident to be able to go out and get client work. And that's, irreplaceable information. I remember my first Danny Gevirtz video was the 20 things you need to know before you step on set. And that was literally a day or two before I was going on a commercial set for the first time. And I watched that video probably 6 different times. And that helped me immensely. And, I really connected with his personality. I connected with, obviously the likes of Peter McKinnon, Maddie Hapoya, all the greats, Mark Bone, so many people. I could go on forever. And my subscription list is just stacked with just incredible people with incredible knowledge and resources. And I think at the heart of it, I was afraid that I was going to fall short and not contribute useful information like I got. And I think that held me back. See, how I started my career was via YouTube. I started researching things. I learned, looked up a tutorial and then went out and practiced it, sucked at it, tried it again, until I got better. And with that, I've for years watched Peter McKinnon, Maddie Hapoya, Mark Bone, all the names you could expect, and so many others too. There's so much to be grateful for their information, their time, and the resources that they put out. And I think I had this fear of, if I do that, will I be able to help somebody? And I want to. I don't want to do it just because I want to just build something selfishly. I think I really want to have a platform that give back and be able to help others that are, coming up in similar ways like me or in different ways. And at the baseline, I want to help you feel confident in who you are, whether you just want to start documenting your own life or whether you want to press into a career in filmmaking, in the commercial world, in narrative, however, I want to just be able to be someone that can encourage you and help provide resources and tools so that I can do what others have done for me and be a resource for you. And I think I've just been really anxious about falling short of that. So I think that's where the inconsistency lies. And that's where I've just paused and then let the excuse of life getting busy or client work just getting slammed just cause me to falter and not touch it. And so that's why I've introduced myself 2 or 3 different times here. But this year I really feel strong about being able to build in consistency within YouTube. Something that's helped immensely, and I'll have a video about this later, is I have my own office for the first time. This is literally the first time I've ever had my own office, and I'm stoked. And I can't wait to give a little office tour, but I've never had my own space where I can leave a light setup. I've always had to set it up in my room, where I sleep, in my apartment, before I had a house. And that was always an excuse of why I can't do it and why I wasn't going to be able to, make things consistently. So I looked at making things a little less quality. And that still required me to set up a tripod and do all these things. Whereas now I have the stuff set up, and I don't think that's something that is a requirement for you to make content. I think just for me and where my life is, and with my gear being gear I work with and also gear that I want to use for YouTube content, it was really hard to justify like leaving it set up when I have to walk around it to go to my bed or something. So I finally have that space, and it's not finished yet. As you can see, I have like empty picture frames behind me at the time of filming this, but I'm still transforming it, and I think it's been the sweetest thing to literally be able to have my lights set up and ready to go. And I think just identifying that need for myself in the space and like time where I am, that's a huge helping hand in me being able to strategize and make consistent content. At the heart of it, it's getting over the fact that I'm only holding myself back. No one else is telling me my content has to look exactly like Peter McKinnon's, Mark Bone, Matty Apoya's, whatever. And don't get me wrong, if I could achieve that quality and that consistency and everything right off the bat, that would be sick. But like, that's an unreal expectation. And sure, I would love to have impact like them. I would love to have like quality in like a structure like they do, but that's gonna take time. And I have to remember that like that wasn't built overnight, and everybody has to start somewhere. And I've started a lot, but I've never like continued. And so this is the actual start and the continuation of it. And I'm really stoked. And I hope you are too, all 186 of you so far. I'm not trying to have this big expectation. Again, I just want to help people and also share my story and share sides of the business and commercial side of things, because that's where I exist. I think I want to be another voice that also leads with empathy and compassion for people and who make up the people, rather than just teaching, here's a technique, go try it. That's kind of the heart of why I'm here. So I wanted to give that quick backstory and also highlight, if you can recognize yourself in any of this too, whether you're holding yourself back, you're intimidated by the voice in your head that tells you you're not going to succeed, try to press through, because you will succeed. And things just take time, and expectations or comparing yourself to someone else only limits yourself, because I guarantee the person on the other side of the screen would benefit from what you're going to say. And I'm telling that to myself as much as I'm saying it to the camera. So stay tuned. I am super stoked, and I don't know how to close a video out. Peace.